said I could be anybody. I said I want more money than no money. Break bread with that guy who made the Bugatti. Lifestyle is get money, bun everybody. Painting wife, call money to something. Bang, bang, want to understand.
One game for the right to go to the NBA Finals. It is Game 7, and it's the Western Conference Finals on EA Sports. We are at Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles. Tonight, it's the LA Lakers taking on the Dallas Mavericks. Along with Jay Williams, I'm Ed Cohen. Jay, you look at the Lakers coming in. They have the home court here, always crucial in a Game 7, with the winner moving on to the NBA Finals.
Now look, I think both teams are worthy of going to the NBA Finals. But the reality is that only one team will prevail this evening. And the way this series has gone so far, I wouldn't be surprised if it goes all the way down to the final shot.
Here's a chance from long range. That's off the side of the rim, short.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Hardaway to Brunson. Baseline drive. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
LeBron into the front court. Just getting started. Strap in for a good one here in Game 7. And 2 for AD.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Couple of cracks at the line now.
Guys like Gary Payton would always take ones early like this all the time. Number 1, to see if they'll get caught. And number 2, to leave a little mark on you to remind you that they'll be on you all game long.
Luka Doncic at the line. And he connects on the first free throw. And fails to hit them both. Hits the first, misses the second. To Kyle Kuzma. Lets it fly from long range. His first effort off the mark.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
It's the Mavericks right now at the controls. Brunson to Hardaway. Brunson to Luka Doncic. 5 on the shot clock for the Mavs. Can't connect. To Danny Green. Kuzma. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by Kyle Kuzma. Doncic. Shot from in close, no good. To Kyle Kuzma. And the basket good at the rim.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Goes to the left side. Hardaway. Oh, look what I found. You know he had that one in his back pocket.
There you go. Finally. Shoot your shot.
LeBron James with the rock. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
Hey, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
LeBron James at the line for a chance at a three-point play. For his career, 73%. The free throw, good. Caps off the three-point play. The lead is 4. Brunson. To Porzingis. Hardaway. 5 on the shot clock for the Mavs. Has a look. Knocks it down. Off the step back.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
It's James controlling the offense. To Davis. Boogie abusing the rim. Big finish.
I mean, with so much talk these days about three-point shooting and the spacing on the court and having versatile athletic wings, sometimes when you have a dominant big man, you keep giving him the ball. You let him be that anomaly.
To Brunson. Good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal. To Davis. And finishes strong. Feed the big fella. Point to the passer.
So good when you get everybody involved, in particular your bigs. You get them going, they'll run the court faster, and guess what? They'll set harder screens because they're actually in the game.
Doncic. To Hardaway. Brunson. Count the basket inside.
Another possession they were forced to take a tough shot. This time they got it to go, but they need to do something different to start creating more open look opportunities.
LBJ with it. To Caldwell Pope. For 3, good offense, beating good defense. Kentavious Caldwell Pope with the basket.
I mean, does he have eyes in the back of his head or what? I get paid money to watch and study this game daily. Even I didn't see that angle.
Brunson to Luka Doncic. Nothing going here on that drive. LeBron James! Oh, that's out.
Out of here. It always looks cool, but guess what? You're still on D.
Some lineup changes now for both clubs. Doncic to Porzingis. Gets a shot up off the mark.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
Mavericks with the possession. Sizing up the defense. The drive right to the basket. Drives, but a shot won't go down. Caldwell Pope. To Davis. LeBron James, 3 for 3. That's a perfect start. The maturity of one of the game's greatest on full display.
Yeah, LeBron James still proving that he can get up there with the highest of the high. But still, I love the fact that he recognizes less is more now. LeBron James 2007, every play is a dunk. Now it just happens once in a while. Enjoy the greatness.
To Luka Doncic. Here comes the screen. JaVale McGee with the block.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Count the 2 for KP at the rim.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
LeBron with it up top. Shot clock turned off as they get a chance to build their lead.
Hey, watch this screen.
LeBron James. That's now 4. He hasn't missed.
The pro game has really come down to PNRs. Let's see how the defense adjusts.
Luka Doncic slams it down. Deep 3 at the buzzer. 1 quarter down in this deciding Game 7. Jay and I are back after this. It's the Western Conference Finals on EA Sports. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Dallas has it. Seth Curry. To Lee. Dallas with 4 to shoot. Had a chance, but it's no good.
And you hate to say this, but this is the reality of the matter. Sometimes it takes guys a little while to warm up into the game. Seems like they finally found their rhythm in the second quarter.
Seth Curry to Lee. Driving right to the basket. Too much contact, and free throws coming.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
Courtney Lee, couple of free throws on the way. A career 85% free throw shooter. First one, count it.
Oh, yeah, we're coming right back to you.
Two for 2 on that trip. LBJ. Here comes the screen. James to Kyle Kuzma. And the reward, a couple of shots at the line.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
Kyle Kuzma has got 2 shots coming. A career 70% free throw shooter. Off the mark on the first free throw. So he goes 1 for 2 from the line after hitting on the second. Seth Curry. Off the mark.
And this happens all the time in this league. Sometimes offensively, you're tired. It's one of those type of nights. You combine that with the fact that the defense is hungry and active and contesting everything, that's why shots aren't dropping.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
LeBron James trying to cash in on a 3-point play. He's perfect from the line so far. Free throw up and good as they open things up to a 13-point lead. Dallas with the possession. now ready to shoot at the line.
Ed, as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
Justin Jackson at the line for 2 shots. For his career, 72%. And hits the first free throw. So he hits the first, misses the second. Across the timeline comes James. The lead is 12. From the painted area, won't go down. Seth Curry to right. Here comes the screen. Curling inside. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
It's James controlling the offense. To Danny Green. The drive, right to the basket. Davis to James. Beyond the arc for 3. That's how you defend.
Make that, baby. Make that. I got him. Here comes Skin.
Kuzma defended by Seth Curry. Shot from the lane won't go. To Danny Green. James, guarded by Seth Curry. Danny Green to Cousins. Slam dunk.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
The pass taken away by the Lakers.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
So many times you can tell if a player is going to finish before he even gets to the rim. Did you see that look on his face? That was a look of a 3-point play. You always going in thinking you can get more at the rim.
Dallas owns the basketball. Seth Curry to right. Has a chance. Wide open look, won't go.
This game is all about the small victories, though. The execution on that play was on point. You keep executing like that, those shots are going in eventually.
Now a whistle. Dallas will use the timeout as he'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. We have both squads set to make some moves right now. Right to Luka Doncic. To Porzingis. Now preparing to shoot at the line.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
Justin Jackson, a couple of free throws on the way. Shooting 50%, some yes, some no, in this contest. No back-to-back free throws here. He missed the second. James into the front court. The lead is 15. It's no good. Great defense.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning an ankle on that landing.
LeBron James sends it away.
That kid can block out the sun, man.
LeBron into the front court. His guy's up by 15. Anthony Davis. Oh, the defense has to adjust. He's 4 for 4 to start this one. Who compares to AD offensively?
We would be doing a disservice if we compared AD just to one player. He's an amalgamation. Think about Tim Duncan, Kevin Garnett, Marcus Camby. Throw them all into a blender, you get Anthony Davis.
LeBron James sends it away.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Tough shot and nearly a chance at a three-point play. No foul.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays, no one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Mavericks with the basketball. Doncic to right. And scores, plus the foul. Kristaps Porzingis with a chance at a three-point play.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number one, create contact, and number two, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
LeBron into the front court. Final minute, first half.
Green, I got your help.
To Cousins. Stuffs it down with authority.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Doncic to Porzingis. DeMarcus Cousins pins it.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
That's a 24-second violation. LeBron with it up top. His guys holding the big lead. Danny Green to Davis. Anthony Davis. It's like he's shooting into the ocean. He has not missed.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Trying to cash in. Deep two there. Won't go. Late heave to beat the buzzer. We are at halftime in Game 7. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
The Lakers certainly didn't have a problem putting up points in the opening half. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Los Angeles Lakers. The Mavericks did a lot of things wrong in that opening half.
At this point, it's all about pride and mental toughness. A comeback is not impossible, but it's also not likely.
These are the guys getting buckets for the Dallas Mavericks.
Game track. Assists.
The Los Angeles Lakers are a team that's playing unselfish basketball and reaping the benefits. Great chemistry from these guys in the opening half, and it bodes well for them moving forward. The chosen one is the assist leader among his teammates.
Player of the half.
LeBron James is up in the air swatting shots. When he's not doing that, he's down on the floor making steals. Who wouldn't be impressed by a first half like that?
Who was cold?
No one wants to be picked for this segment, but he couldn't avoid it. Maybe he'll turn things around in the second half.
Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. It's the Mavericks right now at the controls. And the rebound taken down by Kuzma.
And you knew this game had a chance to get out of hand pretty quickly because of the communication. When these guys stepped on the court, Ed, they were yapping back and forth to each other. And that kind of communication, that kind of collective responsibility to one another, you feel that on the court. That's why this team is special.
Brunson driving right to the basket. Split the D there, but he can't get it to drop. Danny Green to James. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Brunson to Luka Doncic. And the Lakers have the rebound. Across the timeline comes James. His guys hold a commanding lead. Dumps it down with authority.
This is why I go back into player mode. If the dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
Knocked loose. Terrific hustle. Ball stays in play. Has a look. Knocks it down from mid-range.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
James into the front court. Looking to make something happen. From the outside, no good.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Brunson to Luka Doncic. Lakers have it.
Maybe pace it right here. They got a big lead at home.
Kyle Kuzma, strong finish.
You know, teams usually shoot higher percentages early in the shot clock. Plus, you take away the legs of the defense. You have to dictate the pace.
Davis, huge block.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down.
And a putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
Mavericks with the possession. Doncic to Hardaway. LeBron James swats it.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Cousins to Davis. And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk.
Man, they are just continuing to pour it on. But the one thing we know about in this league, you have to make sure that you continue to play with energy because leads can evaporate quickly.
Cousins able to recover with the block. Going the other way.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
Nothing going here on that drive. To Porzingis. LeBron James snatching it out of the air.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Cousins to Davis. Just off the mark. Dallas has it. To Luka Doncic. DeMarcus Cousins. Tips it. That's his third block this evening. Rises for the slam.
And if you're on defense on that last possession, no need to look over to the coach's bench, hold up your arms, wonder what did you do. Everybody got back. Everybody communicated. Everybody pointed. It was just better offense than there was defense.
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Anthony Davis rejects it.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Hardaway sizing up Cousins. To Seth Curry. Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal. Lobs it up. Dallas with the possession. Brunson to Seth Curry. Takes stock of the floor. Seth Curry to Brunson. The shot clock expires. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. LeBron into the front court. He'll run the offense. Here comes the screen. James matched up with Seth Curry. Has a chance. LeBron shot. That's no good. Seth Curry to Porzingis. Curling inside. JaVale McGee with a piece.
Just incredible timing on that swap.
LeBron into the front court. Less than a minute to go in this third quarter. Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Porzingis for two. And the rebound taken by Caldwell Pope. To James. Trying to cash in. Gets a look. Can't hit. Knocked loose. Lakers come up with it. The drive, right to the basket. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Jared Dudley at the line for a chance at a three-point play. For his career, 73%. Free throws good as they continue to widen their lead. Deep three at the buzzer. Third quarter comes to an end with the Lakers in command. It'll be Lakers ball as we begin the fourth quarter. You figured they certainly had the advantage coming into this one. Jay, that's how it's played out.
On paper, this wasn't set up to be much of a contest. If the crowd could have gotten into it early, maybe. But sometimes a team is so good that you never had a chance to even start.
To Hardaway. Here comes the screen to Seth Curry. Fires the three. That won't go. To Danny Green. JaVale McGee. Going to launch beyond the arc. That's off the side of the rim. No good.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Baseline drive. And counted at the rim.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Lakers ball. James can't go down. Smothering defense.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Has a look. Can't connect. Foul, and a chance at three coming up.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball, but sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
LeBron James trying to cash in on the three-point play. Hasn't missed yet. Off the mark on his free throw. Dallas owns the basketball. Right to Hardaway. Doesn't have the touch. No good. He gets it.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Right. Won't go.
Really explosive first half, but in the second half, the defense has made the finer adjustments. Now they're shading him to his weak hand. He doesn't look as comfortable as he did earlier.
How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
This offseason, I heard so many voices, even that of the great Shaquille O'Neal, talking about how LBJ needed to submit his own legacy. Well, for LeBron, it's not about chasing external accolades. It's about hunting your own legacy, and that's to be the greatest of all time.
Mavericks with the basketball. Doncic. To right. JaVale McGee with the block.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
LeBron with it up top. His guys holding the big lead. Down low Dudley. Kristaps Porzingis sends it away.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Right. Deep right corner. Fires the three. Doncic showing why the Mavs traded up to get him.
I hope everyone here knows the golden rule. Guys, remember, sharing is caring.
LBJ has it. To Caldwell Pope. Here comes the screen. Has a chance. Kentavious Caldwell Pope. Very efficient and making an impact. He's 3 for 3.
Oh, don't see the read. Be the read.
The Mavericks signal for timeout as they'll talk things over here in this fourth quarter. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. Doncic to right. Short jumper off the mark.
See, when good shooters catch, they just shoot. When bad shooters catch, they become hesitant, reluctant. That's the first sign of a guy that doesn't have confidence.
It's the Mavericks right now at the controls. Knocked loose. Lakers have it.
Let's just let the clock run out. We got to get out of here. I got a dinner to go to.
James to Davis. Caldwell Pope. I don't know, Jay. They have a big lead. This game is just about over. You might not make many friends on the other side with that three.
Oh, I don't want to hear that generic coaching speak about dwindle down the shot clock, use the clock is your friend. No, if you have a chance to beat him by 50, beat him by 50. If you want to beat him by 100, keep shooting more threes.
DeMarcus Cousins sends it away. Fourth this contest. And he powers it home. 2 more points for Anthony Davis.
Well, look, you can't be caught flat-footed on defense. You need to be on the balls of your feet, especially in transition. You have to jab at that guy with the ball, hedge at him. Make him think that maybe you will take him. Maybe you'll fan out to a defender on the perimeter. But still, keep him guessing. But when you don't do that, that's easy money.
Easy path to the rim.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
LeBron James with the rock. To Caldwell Pope. Davis. It's James. He still can't find his range from deep. It's no good.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Out for Porzingis. And he buries it on the step back. Jay, this move continues to evolve since the days of Allen Iverson.
It does so much, Ed. When you step back east or west while maintaining your dribble, look at all your options. Number 1, a hezzy. You look at the rim. The defender jumps. You blow by him. Number 2, maybe a crossover in the same direction you just came from to throw the defender off. Or number 3, a raise into an easy jump shot. It's easy when you have this bag of tricks.
And when the game's on the line, that's arguably when it's most dangerous. Here's LeBron for 2. Knocks it down from mid-range.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Mavericks with the possession to Brunson. Driving right to the basket. Right down the lane, but the shot won't go.
It's easy for the offense to get agitated when you keep turning around and the defense is right there in your face. The jawing is only going to escalate.
15-footer at the buzzer. LeBron, not that time. The Lakers get the victory. They are champions of the Western Conference. They're on their way to the NBA Finals. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been the NBA Playoffs on EA Sports. Find out more at easports.com. Until next time, good night.
Hey everyone, it's Jalen Rose, and it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up.
The Lakers are the Western Conference champions. After a long, grueling season, they're now headed to the NBA Finals.
Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Los Angeles Lakers. The Mavericks weren't able to advance after that tough loss. I got a sense they didn't expect for their offseason to start just yet. I know what the feeling's like, and it can be tough, but it's all about how you come back from it. Who knows what they'll be like next season? It'll be interesting to see for sure.
Game track.
Defense.
The Los Angeles Lakers
Showed us how important defense can be in this league, especially when it leads to plenty of opportunities on the other end of the court.
Player of the game.
The chosen one is the choice for what you're seeing here, and that's unselfish play. Tight passes, great timing, and an impressive basketball IQ. He earned more respect than what I already have for him.
Who was cold?
This isn't the segment you want to be in, of course, but even the best players find their way into this part of the show.
Here we go with the top plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
This has been a presentation of ESPN on EA Sports. Until next time, I'm Jalen Rose, signing off.